People say the art we create will remain even after we die, and in that sense, in artistically expressing ourselves, we can achieve immortality. But that's just pretentious nonsense. In mythology, we find dozens of ways to achieve eternal life, real ways by which, according to legend, anyone can live forever. Here are some worth trying. Various mythologies describe the golden apple. Norse mythology told that apples preserve youth, but the golden apple preserves youth forever. They are grown and consumed by the gods in their magical orchard at the land of the gods. The gods consume the golden apples to maintain their power, but one day the trickster god Loki stole the golden apples and gave them to a giant. Without their apples, the gods grew old and weak, but it gave humans a brief window to attain a golden apple and achieve eternal youth. Before long, the gods took Loki prisoner, and under threat of torture, he returned the golden apples. Some legends tell that at least one golden apple remains on Earth just waiting to be found. The Elixir of Life. There have been various attempts by alchemists to create an Elixir of Life, some kind of potion to grant humans immortality. They were inspired to do so by both European and Asian folklore. The first emperor of China once sent a 1,000-person party to find the Elixir of Life, but the search party never returned. It's unknown what happened to them. It's said this 18th century count created the elixir and never died. He secretly traveled across Europe for the next few centuries under a different name. Hindu mythology tells of a magical nectar created by the gods. That nectar grants people immortality, but the only way to drink it is to practice yoga to a high level. The Philosopher's Stone is a legendary object which allows its owner to turn base metals into gold. Countless alchemists have attempted to create the stone, as they really loved gold, but also because the stone could grant the owner immortality. The ancient Greeks believed in the stone, and the legend was passed down through the centuries, to the point where the term magnum opus came to describe efforts to create the stone. Magnum opus means the great work, as creating the stone was considered the ultimate goal for alchemists. Nicholas Flamel was a 14th century alchemist who reportedly created the stone, as did George Ripley. Both men are now dead, so I guess the stone doesn't even work. Chinese folklore tells of the moon rabbit, a magical rabbit who lives on the moon. He works for the gods, constantly making the elixir of life. According to some legends, the elixir is being made specifically for the gods, but humans can gain some by pleasing the moon rabbit. The hard part is winning him over. The legends offer no clues on how to do this, but if you can, you might live forever. The Epic of Gilgamesh is a bloody old poem from ancient Mesopotamia. It tells of a man who is part god and possessed great strength. He was king of a small state, and one day he heard rumors of an immortal man who lived alone. He eventually found the man and asked how he could too become immortal. The man told him of a mysterious plant which could grant anyone immortality, but he wasn't told anything about the plant species, just that it exists. After ages of constant searching, he found the mysterious plant, but before he could consume it, it was stolen by a snake. We've all heard legends of the Fountain of Youth, a natural spring that restores youth to those who bathe in it. Find this fountain and you can remain young forever. There have been many attempts to find the fountain in real life. In the 16th century, European explorers believed it could be found somewhere in the New World. Spanish conquistadors were obsessed with hunting for it in Florida. It's said they searched every river, pool, and lagoon in the state. Others searched California and Mexico for the fountain. They really believed it existed. Many have turned to occultism in their efforts to become immortal. In the Kabbalion, a book mentioned in my recent video, it suggests immortality is possible if you find some way to shed your physical body, but it doesn't say how to achieve this. Some believe the answer is to never have sex, because apparently that's not a fate worse than death. Isaac Newton never had sex, but he still died. Even alchemy couldn't save him. My personal favorite option to become immortal is to make Jesus angry. That's exactly what the Wandering Jew did. He was a security guard for a wealthy Roman official. At the crucifixion, he taunted Jesus, and being a forgiving God, Jesus cursed him as revenge. He was given the curse of immortality, forced to wander the earth until the second coming, and so he has since walked the earth unable to die or even rest. He just wanders aimlessly. Versions of this legend can be found in all European countries and also in Kazakhstan. Find the Holy Grail. Arthurian legend describes a magical vessel. More recent legends tell that the Grail Jesus drank from at the Last Supper is now a holy relic, that anyone who drinks from it will become immortal, and that it can heal any illness. It's said the Grail was eventually taken to Britain. Many have travelled all over the country looking for it. It's said to be hidden in the most holy part of the island, but no one knows where that is. Take advantage of coming medical breakthroughs. Serious research is being done into aging and longevity. Experts think cell death can be prevented, and immortality may only be a few decades away, but they warn only wealthy people will be able to afford it. Another way might be to upload our consciousness onto a computer. We could forever live in the Matrix in whatever universe we want, but they warn only wealthy people will be able to afford it. Another way would be to merge with robots and live on as cyborgs. But of course only wealthy people can afford it.